Today, your topic is banquet. What banquet means? Banquet is a place where we accommodate number of peoples or number of packs for some event like conferences, for wedding, or you can say that for birthday parties. Uh, Further, we know more about the banquets. Introduction of banquets. An orthodox meaning of banquet is derived from the French word bunch, meaning bench. Second, while an Indian concentration can be dawat, bhog, or vazwan. And third, a loose meaning is a meal arranged for a group of people to mark occasion. What I earlier told you, like a banquet is a place, or you can say that a hall where we accommodate number of peoples. In third point, they are telling the same. But in earlier in India, like when we offered a dawat or bhog or vazwan to the people, we can say that that is also called a banquet. Second, banquet, an important branch of catering. Like there are many things in the banquet, but banquet runs on the three major points like informal, semi-formal, or formal, or you can say that types of banquet: formal, informal, and formal banquet. Or you can say that it is also according to the function which is ongoing. And like informal function, you can say that you can take example of birthday parties or get together of some people. And semi-formal, there will be a sitting arrangement, or you can say that a proper sitting arrangement where people can have their food. And in formal function, there will be a proper sitting arrangement according to their position, or you can say that name tags on their chairs. People can sit according to that. There are the top tables, which we further discuss more about this type of formal banquets. Banquet is a major, or you can say that higher revenue generated department, because you can say, you can also say that it's a backbone of any organization or any hospitality industry, because most of the revenue we generate in our organization or in our hotel, we generate from this department. Uh, let it read all the points. Act as a backbone, thus does it consider as a big business, diverse and colorful activity engulfing different branches, part of F&B occupied with push sectoral office. Banquet sale is an art, so is revenue generated. Next, types of banquet. We also discussed types of banquet, of types of functions held in the banquet, which we already discussed, but it is more elaborate than that. Like your state banquet, formal lunch or dinner. Second is your receptions. Third is your buffets, lunch, dinner, meetings, conference and convocations, special events, traditional events, theme banquets. First, we talk about state banquet, formal lunch or dinner. Like state banquet, basically for like if there are some, you can say that defense meetings or political get together for some meetings or some XYZ, you can say that party. We call that type of function as a state banquet. Receptions mostly come under the, you can say that informal functions, like we mostly do receptions after the wedding. You can say that for any occasion, for any kind of occasion, we throw a party to our relatives or to our, you can say that if we are working in any organization, to our other members. Buffet is are two types. You can say that buffet mostly you can say that see in the banquets where people can take their food, plates are put behind, and people just take their food and sit down, or you can say that they can stand and have their meal. Sometimes we also see that type of buffets in the restaurant also, where we can pay for that for the whole amount for the whole meal, and we just have the food. Lunch and dinner meetings, that can also be with any kind of meetings, any, you can say that for political meetings or any get-togethers, or and for any MNC companies. Conferences and conversations. Conferences, we can launching any product, or you can say that we can promoting any kind of product, that conferences may be held. Special events like, you can say that sometimes we put any kind of regional, or you can say that any kind of event that is called for the betterment of our state or for our country, like people delegates are coming from outside the country, that may be considered as a special events. Traditional events, like if we talk about, we are living in a Punjab, so traditional events like any kind of event like related to Baisakhi, or you can say that Diwali, that is are traditional events. Theme banquets. Some people prefer theme banquets, like according to the theme. You can say that any any event which consider under the theme banquet. Outdoor catering, when we do this type of catering, we go outside, or we go off the premises, or you can say that a person who is organizing that party, we have to take our all the setup to their place and put our setup and serve our meal over on their premises, not in the hotel, on the hotel premises. Next, we talk about the brief description about informal, formal, and semi-formal banquets. Like freedom, what points we consider under the informal, that are freedom to sit, roam, and eat, which you normally see in your weddings or in your birthday parties or in your reception parties. Found journal, like marriage parties, kahan rehti hai, like we talk about that. Get-togethers, festivals, other celebrations. Guests may take as much time as they want. Like there is no restriction. Like you have to eat your food in limited time. You have sufficient time to eat or have their meals or have your beverages whenever you want. You can do that over there. Types of service. Like if we talk about the type of service, like floating buffet, which I already tell you, buffets are mostly very much popular in these type of, or in, especially in the banquet. Floating service, like we put all the food items or food stuff on the trolleys, and we just go between the guests and serve them according to their wish. Next is your semi-formal. Semi-formal only for people given priority, like sometimes there are some delegates, or you can say that some VIPs, we just give service to them. Rest of the guests, they can have their meal according to their wish. Generally see in institutional functions, annual day functions, honored parties. If Next point is your separate table for chief guests, like separate table for chief guests, or you can say for VIPs or for the delegates or for the most, you can say that most honored person to whom we have to honor that. We just serve to them, and we put separate tables for them over there. No discrimination for other guests. There is no discrimination means like they can have their meal according to their wish. There is no any hard and fast rule. Like they have to take that meal only. That is for the chief guest only. There is no that type of any kind of, you can say that, restrictions. But for chief guests, we put some, you can say that, uh, special service or some tables, separate tables for them, so they can have their meal accordingly. Next is your formal, where we see formal functions like a rising day, flag day, victory celebration, national days in honor of foreign delegates, which I already tell you, sitting strictly according to the protocols. Next is your table laid perpendicular to the top table. In this, there is a sitting arrangement bit different from informal and, you can say that, from semi-formal, because mostly you can see theater style setup in this kind of functions. And sitting arrangements is also very strictly according to the protocols. Like those who are having the low rank, they sit over there according to their name tags, and those having the higher rank, they sit near to the top tables. And there are maybe a top tables where the chief guest or the VIPs will sit, who address all the guests who are coming over there. People near top tables most important, which I already tell you, like with higher rank, they will sit according to, or you can say that, near to the top tables. Proper silver service, like proper silver service, we can, if we talk about like platter to plate, we put server according to the setting arrangement. They put silver service over there, so they can have their meal accordingly. Next is your hierarchy and banquet staffing, which is very much important. Like if we talk about without any staff, we can't run our organization smoothly. So let us discuss about the hierarchy and the staffing of the banquet. First, the topmost person in the organization of banquet is your banquet manager. Second is your assistant manager. Third is your maitre d' hotel, or you can say that chef de rang, which we, if we convert, or these are the French terms, maitre d' hotel and chef de rang. If we literally convert, we can say captains over there, who lead the team of the waiters in the last, in the blue colored, we are seeing that at last there are the waiters. And after waiters, we can also hire bus boys for clearance, and you can say that for any linen replenishment. Staff requirement. One waiter for serving six covers. If there are six covers and six covers are having, you can say that approximately six covers means six people or six guests. One waiter for 6 to 8 covers. One wine waiter for 20%, for serving 20%. Like if we are serving wine in our banquet, for 20 guests, we need one wine waiter. If we pronounce wine waiter or wine butler in a French term, that is called sommelier. One head waiter per 10 waiters, like which I already tell you, maitre d' hotel or chef de rang. If we are having a 20 or we are having a 50 waiters in our team, then we need 5 head waiters to lead that waiters team. So in the PPT, he is saying that one head waiter per 10 waiters. Banquet staff. The sales administrator, manager for group of company of hotels, banquet manager, secretary. Then fourth is your banquet head waiters. And fifth is your dispenser, barman. These all are having their jobs according to the positions, like administration manager for group of companies or hotels, banquet manager for particular organization. If we talk about sales administration manager for group of company of hotels, like if that particular hotel having 10 to 20 hotels, they may set one sales administration manager for 5 hotels. And then after banquet manager for particular one hotel, after banquet manager, secretary who leads or who take the work or who deal with the customers, that is called secretary. Banquet head waiter, then again leads the team of the waiters, then dispense bar manager, who taking care of all the beverages and you can say that hard drinks. Then banquet head wine waiter. After that, permanent working staff, casual staff, porters, banquet wine waiters. Banquet head waiter, again, like leading the team of the waiters. Permanent working staff who is permanently working with us. Maybe we are having 50 permanent working staff. And if we talk about casual staff, which we hire for the daily basis or for a weekly basis, when we need that type of manpower, we normally hire the casual staff, porters who wash all the big equipments in our organization, or you can say that kitchen stewarding staff also, if we say other name of the porters, and the banquet wine waiter who serves the wine to the guest. Banquet setup, setting arrangement plan. There are many, but we discuss few of them in there, like full moon, half moon, U-shaped, T-shaped, classroom setup, theater setup, boardroom setup. These all are the setups for the tables and chairs. Uh, Further, we show the pictures of this. Like first, there is a full moon. Full moon banquet, you are seeing the gray part and the orange part. Gray part is your tables and orange is your chairs. So this is a full moon. The orange part is your chairs, which I already tell you. In this, all the chairs all around the table. So this is called full moon. Second is your U-shaped. There is a space between the tables and both the tables. You can say that is empty for the service or for the service staff to roam around and serve the food. These are the chairs you are seeing all around the table. Next is your T-shaped. T-shaped is also like that. Uh, there is a table and the chairs according in the T-shaped. Next is your classroom setup. Classroom setup is a very simple. You can say that on the top of the picture, you are seeing these are the top tables where all the VIPs or chief guests or the delegates are sitting and addressing the other people who are sitting in the classroom style. Greatest setup is also you can say that kind of a classroom style, but there is a difference. There are no tables where all the junior staff or you can say that other staff is sitting. Only tables are put on the top tables where all the chief guests and the delegates are sitting. Next is your tabling. The type of table plan depends upon the following. Organizer wish, like whosoever the host of that party or the organizing that party, that all depend upon that how he wants that setup of the tables and the chairs. Next is your nature of function. Like the nature of function depends upon like whether there is a conference or the wedding or the birthday party, or you can say that flag hosting. According to that, table setup is put accordingly. Size and shape of the room where the function is to be held. Like if there are a huge gathering, then we need a big room. If there are a small gathering, we need a that kind of room. So all depends upon the gathering, or you can say the number of pets are we have to accommodate. Number of covers, like again, number of pets depending upon the number of covers. Spacing, same. Uh, we need much space for the higher people, and low space for the low people. Laying of cloth, cloth should be without crease. There is no creases in that. It's well pressed. It should be clean and spotless. There is no dirtiness or spots on the tablecloth. Third one is your fall of the cloth should be equal from all the sides. Your cloth should not be uneven. It should be equal from all the sides. Whenever you are laying your cover, you should have to check is that your cloth is equal from all four sides or not. Cloth should not be torn or ash burnt. Like it's not be. You can say that sometimes it can be having some holes or teared from any side. That should be avoided. All clothes should have same fall and pattern. Like if you are making a color combination of tablecloth and runners, it should be of same color and same pattern. Like if you are making putting a green color and on the 10 table covers, and other 10 you are putting yellow, that is not the combination. You have to stick with the same color and with the same pattern. Size of cloth 4 into 2 meters normal, and it almost depend upon the size of the table. Some of the banquet equipments we discuss now. Linen, table linen, then laundry, and then table curtains. These all are the linen varieties: table linen, runners, laundry, table skirtings for covering up the table linen to covering up the top side of the table, runners to protect the table linen, paper napkin, or you can say that serviettes. These all are the part of the linen. Then your tableware, flatware, hollowware, all required crockery and cutlery and glasses. Like flatware in which we serve the food, hollowwares in which we put the food and transfer from one place to another. All kind of crockery and cutlery by which people put their food in it in crockery, and by cutlery they can eat easily. In crockery there are plates, cups, saucers, and in cutlery, knife, spoon, forks, dessert spoon, dessert fork, AP spoon, AP fork. So there are many varieties of crockery and cutlery. And next is your glasses. Glasses are also having very wide range. Like you can say that some of the wine glasses, red wine, white wine, sherry wine, wine glass, and then your orange, then your highball, and these all are the glasses which you have to having good stock amount of stock in your storeroom, so that you can easily serve the guest